Coach, appreciate you for joining me. We got our Caribou coffee right here. Now, we were talking about coffee, tea, or whatnot. What's your go-to?
Hot chocolate at Caribou. Hot chocolate. Gotta go hot chocolate. Yeah, I was scarred early on with, not physically scarred, but just I'm not a coffee drinker at all. But Caribou hot chocolate does the job.
Whipped cream?
Yeah, a little bit. Little bit.
Whipped cream.
Just enough where when they put the lid on, I can still do it with the lid.
Gets the job done.
Exactly.
So tell me about your responsibilities with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I would say the best way to explain my responsibilities is almost if you relate it more like baseball. And when I say like you always see like the bench coach. Elson Turner pretty much does the defense. Pablo is in charge of the offense. And then my job is more game management, substitution, patterns, and helping that type of thing. And anything I see on either side of the ball and just as an overview. And then also special situations down the stretch of a game would be, I guess, my in-game duties for the most part.
You're great in the locker room, and you're great on television. Fans, of course, know to look forward to your halftime interviews with Katie Storm or Leah B. Olson, because you drop metaphors, you drop lines in there. That are memorable for fans watching at home.
And then we left some cheeseburgers on the table. There's no okie doke they're doing. Turned into Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Kind of starting these second quarters, we had that Nashville glaze look in our face.
Like a woodpecker in a petrified forest. Nothing was falling for us.
Their defense kind of a little bit like a baguette.
Tell me how these kind of metaphors and these kind of words that you'll throw out there.
Yeah, it's kind of grown. And when we were in Denver, it was actually Malone would say like they would try to sneak things in when they were doing their game plans or whatever. So then we started doing the halftime interviews in Denver, and it was actually Malone was the first one, like, I bet you can't say snuffleupagus. And I was like, all right, I can say snuffleupagus. So I tried to figure out how to get it in. And then it just grew to the point where guys in the video room and even then players will be like, all right, well, I bet you can't meow. And I was like, I'll meow. And the way I look at it, Michael, it's like two things. Number one, I feel bad for assistant coaches when you watch across the league. And I'm like, and I was that guy too, like, we need to rebound better. We need to get back. And people are like, that's not exciting. In form, I think when you tell the truth and you give them something that they makes them, when I say that, like fans that feel like they're more on the inside, and if you can bring a little bit of levity or some jokes to it, and make people laugh, then, it's fun and, it's exciting. I will say I don't sit over there the whole first half thinking about, hey, what word am I going to say? I am concentrating on the game. But at the end of the day, that's kind of how it started. And then it's kind of got a life of its own, and to be honest, it's almost now where it's like, oh shoot, there's a lot of pressure to say something and all this. You don't want to be too corny with it and all that, but that's kind of how that started.
Yeah. Success on the court, a season to go, getting to the Western Conference Finals, looking to build on that this season. Success off the court, all these TV things that we mentioned.
Yep.
You want an Emmy?
Yeah.
An Emmy. How about that?
I tell you. I was more of those supporting cast. It wasn't a leading role now, Michael. It was more supporting cast. So I had, there was about 9 or 10 of us listed there. But I think more than anything, I've gotten more crap from Finch and all those guys. You gonna plan on do any basketball? You just worried about all this TV stuff. I said, well, I got to think of life after basketball, Finchy.
Congratulations on that. Again, great work. Big addition to the broadcast. I'm excited to watch this journey this season.
Yes.
Coach, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Yes, thank you so much.
Coach.
All right.
Yes, sir.